Hello everyone, so in this video I want to do a little update on what's going on with my problematic 35mm Sigma F1.4 DG art lens for the Sony mount. And if you follow my video a few weeks ago, I did a rant about the 35mm during a actual photo shoot completely failed its AF function, and I have to use the manual function to finish the photo shoot. And it was really embarrassing, and it was really frustrating because I did some initial unboxing and test the lens. Even though there was a little hiccup, I thought it would work, but in the end the autofocus just gradually failed. Autofocus just like not even gradually, just suddenly died during the photo shoot. And I actually sent the lens back for exchange to B&H, and this is the new lens that I received back from them yesterday. And I also did some initial tests, and this time actually the camera started up just fine, and there were no significant delay in the AF performance of the camera. And also I tested the tracking on the let's see, so I also tested tracking the continuous focus. So right now it's AFC, and I'm doing the wide area, so basically it's picking up the points for me automatically. And I was just testing this, and I also tested in low light. I pointed it to my wife, and I was tracking my wife's face just fine. So at this point I would think my first lens sample I got is probably defective, in a sense that the AF just fails like that and like totally stops working. And this one, the AF seems to be working just fine. And of course they still have that problem with single AF, like focusing super slow. Let's see, I think my cats are fighting, so let me go check, and I'm gonna come back to this video. All right, so my cat was fighting, I'm sorry about that. But let's see. So the single focus AF-S mode, it still hunts back and forth a little bit, but it's not as bad as the first sample I got, or the first lens that I received. This one seems to be focusing faster. I mean, it still goes back and forth a little bit, but then it locks onto target just fine. And right now, actually, it's not bright light. It's fairly dim because it's inside and with artificial lights. So the AFS right now works fine. So does the AFC mode. And so I would have to say, I think I have finally received a working sample that doesn't have the AF problem that I experienced before, that I was ranting about. So I'm gonna keep on using this lens in the future, and keep an eye on what's going on with the AF problems, and if there's any. But I doubt there's gonna be any AF problem at this point on. So I think I received a working model. So kudos to that, and thanks to B&H for shipping it out to me so fast. And I know this lens is in high demand, so it was back ordered for a little bit, but when immediately after they get new shipments, they shipped me this this replacement model. So as you can see, the AF works totally fine. It's tracking the objects. I mean, it's picking these two objects, but it's tracking just fine. I can like move it all the way to the side, and no problem. So I can confirm that this model is working. So I would take my rant back at this point on, and I would say, yes, with AF working, this is a beautiful lens to have. And you guys can make sure when you get the lens, do test the AF like extensively, because mine failed like I guess after a certain amount of time, the AF just suddenly failed. But also at my initial review, the AF actually stopped intermittently, like for a little bit. And it was quite weird to me as well, because I thought my camera was wrong. But then now I can confirm that the first lens I received, is defective. With this working, I'm very happy. It locks on really good, really well. Like let's try the video mode really quick. I'm gonna record some samples so you guys can. I'm gonna switch to the recorded video so you guys can see like if there's any difference in its ability to find a point to focus on. So start recording. Try to pick a object for it to focus on. So maybe that little bear face. What about the text? Let's focus on the text. And now the video setting is on standard, so it's not tracking the focus very fast, and that was intentional. So let me stop this video and I'm gonna set everything to fast and see how it tracks in the autofocus performance. Alright, so switching to, let me go to the settings and switch the video setting to the video AF drive speed. I'm going to switch it to fast, and track sensitivity I'm going to switch to responsive. So it's going to track really fast on the object that it tries to lock on. So let me give it another try. So I'm going to focus on the text over here. Let's see. All right, gonna start recording. Let me see, I can move the camera a little over here. Okay, so right now it's focusing on the text. And you can see it tries to readjust focus like fairly fast. But it's not silky smooth. Like it still like thinks for a little bit before it readjusts. But I guess if I go like this, it should be able to track just fine. So like without sudden movements, like it should be able to go smoothly like that. And I'm going in. So now it got a little blurry. So I'm gonna bring the, oh, it just disappeared. Okay, let's see. So maybe try tracking something else, maybe those little signs. Yeah, I would say AF is acceptable in the video, but I think it probably helps if you're doing some serious shoots using the manual mode, which there's a manual overdrive right over here. So I'm gonna switch to manual and give it a try. So of course manual, I mean, the ring is very smooth. Like if you want to do some fine like manual focusing, it should be fine. Like I can try to mimic the autofocusing, but apparently I'm doing a horrible job. So yeah, I'm gonna switch it back to auto. Okay. And this is in responsive AF tracking mode in the video and with fast autofocusing. So you guys get a sense. The autofocusing works. I can confirm that this model is fine. So I'm not going to do any rants about this lens, replacement lens I received. But yeah, if you guys also have any other questions or concerns about this lens, do let me know in the comments section below, and we'll start from there. But otherwise, I think I finally got a working model, so I'm really happy. So I'll take my rants back, but I'll still keep that ranting video just in case someone else gets a defective model and they know what to do, which is actually go ask the manufacturer to replace the lens or get it fixed. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys find this video helpful. If you do, please hit like or subscribe, and otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and take care.